Good morning. It's nice brisk, like 32 maybe. I don't know. I can still feel my fingers because I just came out of the thrift store. It's cold. If anyone's ever wondering, like, why do you always look the same? Like, are you shooting a million of these on the same day? Like, no. I'm just dressed in the same gross clothes because I don't really see a point in ruining new clothes to go to my nasty job that just ruins everything that I own. Like the shirts are ruined. Like you can see, I got this foam all over this Carhartt hoodie was already kind of ruined. All the letters started peeling off after I washed it. But yeah, I don't wear anything new or nice because I don't want to destroy it. Like you see people wear nice stuff at work there, and they instantly destroy it. Like one of the guys has on white Air Max, like ones or 95s. Air Maxes confuse me, but he's got on something like they look cool, but they're white, and I didn't say anything, but like my only thought was like, why did you get white Air Maxes to work in this dusty, nasty factory? I don't know. People just like buy stuff and then they just ruin it, and I have stuff, I just don't want to ruin it. Like I don't know, I probably got like 6 different North Face jackets, probably 4 or 5 different skate hoodies. I got multiple more work jackets and hoodies and like unlimited shirts and all types of crap. But I just don't wear anything because there's no point in getting it dirty, number one. And number two, it is very inconvenient to change clothes while you're in a car. Like, it's not a big deal to kind of just rip your clothes off or whatever. Like, it wouldn't be the first time. Like, as long as that box is on, I have shorts on. Like, I'll hop out the car and just walk around. Like, what are you going to say to me? You know what I mean? So it's a little awkward, but completely legal. Um, yeah, I don't know, but it's just very inconvenient. So like the only thing I'm really changing, unless I take a shower, is my shirt. So like I just wear the same. I've been wearing these jeans for 2 weeks. My socks were on 2 weeks now. I just don't. I don't know. I switch my boxers out. But yeah, I like I say, I'm just trying to min max everything I can. Like I don't. I'm not around anyone other than when I'm at work. Like I don't know. Part of me doesn't care how gross I am. Like, I don't like it from a personal standpoint, but when the other option is that I drive like an hour and a half round trip just so I can take that shower, it's like, I don't know. It's less about the driving, it's less about the gas, it's less about the cost, it's more about the wear on my car that concerns me. Yeah, I don't know. My car is about to she turns 19. She pretty much has already turned 19. Next year she'll be 20. And yeah, it's lived a really rough life. You know what I mean? The car grew up with me. It went from driving like, I don't know. I used to drive like what's that road? Oh my god, in Japan. That's so tilting that I can't remember it. I hate it. Oh my god. But yeah, basically it's like my car grew up on like the Japanese highways because my car's seen 140, 160 a few times. My car's, the type of craziness you see on the Brooklyn lane changes or whatever, where like dudes are cutting lanes. Like I used to do stupid stuff like that. Like I'm a driver, okay? Like I've had this car 3 feet in the air, all wheels off the ground. I couldn't turn the wheel. Like, yeah, this car has been places and it's seen things, and it's sold $1 million worth of drugs. And she's old, she's a little rough, especially when I'm poor and I don't have the money to just sink into it at any point that I want to. Like right now, I have about, I don't know, 4.5, $5,000 ish. Uh, so I'm planning to put $1,000 into it, but yeah, it's more just I don't want to drive the hour to go take a shower because I don't. If my car breaks down, I'm literally dead in the water, having to call like an Uber to take me to a shelter, or having to just go to the nearest car lot and hope they'll take 4,000 in cash for whatever 9,000 or whatever heavily marked up vehicle they have. Like, cause some of the cars in town are very expensive. Like, dude has like a, God, what was it? I think it was like a '06 or '07 like RAV4. They want 12.9 for. I'm like, you are on something, bruh. So obviously I can't hop into a car in town. Like, it's crazy. And I'm not gonna be able to just Facebook Marketplace someone into bringing me a car. Like, hey, I got 4,000 in cash if you can drive it to me. So it's very inconvenient. If my car were to break down, it is literally the worst thing that could pretty much happen to me. I don't know. It would probably be easier if I just lost a toe or a finger, like maybe just one non-important finger. I don't know which one, but I'd probably give a finger or a toe instead of the car because I literally need the car to live and exist at all. Like I don't know anyone. I don't talk to anyone. I haven't spoken to anyone in months outside of like talking to people at work or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. It's just me, dude. It's just me. Like if I trip and I fall and I break my leg, like I gotta figure out like, oh wow, okay, well, I got a broken leg. What am I gonna do? Do I gotta switch jobs? Like everything, like anything that happens to me, I have to come up with a solution. No matter what it is. Like you got a mentally ill man with a 6th grade education attempting to, put the pieces together. When I don't know, most of the time I just want to give up on everything because it all just seems so pointless. It's like I'll never have what I want, but I'm still trying. I'm working every single day. Like I work every day. Like when I lost my apartment, in July, like I've pretty much held down a job almost every day since then. Like there was like 2 weeks where I didn't have a job at first, and then there was like 1 week after I lost my job where I didn't have a job, but by the time I picked up my paycheck next week, I had a job. So, and I'm still working at that job now. I think I worked it out, and I've been working there for like 6 weeks or something. It's been pretty miserable. Yesterday, yeah, I don't know. I just don't want anyone to think like I want to live like this or this makes me happy or something. It's like I want a house. I want the freedom that comes with not having to pay some dickweed $1,000 a month for some like subpar living conditions where I can't have a dog, I can't make noise, I can't do anything, I have no rights to anything. Like it just doesn't make sense. Like I'm saving up for a house or I'm gonna freeze to death in this car and I don't really care which one happens. Like it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Thousands of people see me, hundreds of people know my story, you know what I mean, in real life. Nobody cares. Like it sucks. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, that sucks, and that's it. Like that's all there is to it. Like, oh, it sucks, because it does. It sucks. Like, but that's it. I don't ask anyone for anything. I tell people I'm homeless and stuff. I always drop hints, and I tell them like, I'm looking for land. I'm looking for like, because maybe they can help me in some way like that. But yeah, nobody cares. Like it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't mean anything. I don't know. I think people are always weirded out when they see me because they're like, well, he doesn't look like he's a drug addict and he doesn't look like he's super old, because it seems to be the two categories of people you see out here. Old people who I think are just priced out of living and wherever they lived. And then, like drug addicts usually. I hate to say that, but yeah, it's kind of like a lot of that. And then, you got like kind of your adventurer sometimes, but your adventurer type person isn't just living in the exact same Walmart parking lot day after day for the most part. Not very adventure-y. So I don't know. I'm not happy where I am. It absolutely sucks, but I don't know. I have to do the best I can. I do the best I can with what I have, right? I guess kind of. I don't have a lot, so I just have to do the best that I can. I wish I could go take a shower every single night, even though eating up an hour or so of my time every night to go take a shower would suck. If I had a brand new like 2020, whatever, you know what I mean? Insert car here because it really doesn't matter. If I just had the reliability or I wasn't worried about it, then I just go take a shower. It could be whatever. Because I feel gross. I'm sweating in my sleep. My clothes are always stuck to me. It's a nasty feeling. Sucks, but I could be starving in a third world country or something. It could be so much worse. It's like sadly, there was this one guy I remember, he told me like this old guy that used to live next to me that moved out, he lost his leg. He said he went into the store one day, he's got one leg, I think he's been born a bunch of other crap. And he went into the store one day, and the girl who's bagging his groceries, he said that she was just like, I'm having the worst day ever. This is the worst day I've ever had. And she's like talking about this, and he's just like, she doesn't even know what a bad day is. Like, she has no idea. But in her head, like, this is her worst day. Like, it's the worst day for her, but it literally might just be like a Tuesday for Bill. You know what I mean? So everyone has different circumstances and different things. So you can't always just look at someone and be like, that person looks fine or whatever. Or I don't. That story had less of a point than I'd hope. Work yesterday was actually pretty good. I was working with Leo just because this is the only person. Just checking something. I was working with Leonardo, Hispanic dude. We were working on my press today. That Ryan guy, he wasn't there. I thought he wasn't there, and then like an hour and a half or so into the shift, he showed up, and we were doing a really rough carpet, and Carlos came by and was like, "Hey, go work on this other press. It's very easy." I'm like, "Okay," and then Ryan showed up, and they made him do that job. So then I started working on another press, which was ungodly easy. It was zero effort. Zero effort. It was so fun for like until the break. A little after the break, came back. We're still working there, and then they moved us over to 9 again because they had carpet. But yeah. So pretty much, I think maybe I worked an hour total from second break or first break until the end of the shift. So I worked about 3 hours yesterday, roughly. So it's actually a pretty good shift. It's pretty nice. It's pretty chill. My phone's been doing great too. Like I wanted to talk about that a little bit. My old phone, the battery was just so, yeah, I hated it. Like I'd have to charge that phone like twice a day or something. I'd have to charge it in the morning, and then in the middle of the day I'd have to full charge it again, and that still might not get me through the day. This does take a very long time to charge, minimum 2 hours. Like it takes forever to charge. But the battery's like great. Like it's great. Like I charged it to 100% last night, and then I think I watched YouTube on it for like 20 or 30 minutes before it even dropped by a percent. And it's currently, I didn't charge it last night. It's currently at 87%. I left it out in the cold next to me and everything. Like it's gonna get me to work. I'm gonna watch YouTube on this for hours. I'm gonna upload that video, and then listen to music and stuff till the end of the day, and then it'll still probably be at 20%. Like 9 o'clock or something, and then I'll plug it in. It's actually really nice. It's really convenient. It's a little small, so I can't really wait to get the case. I feel like it'll be a lot nicer when I get the case. Yeah. I don't know. It is inconvenient to have to get the phone, but ultimately I can afford it, and it's an improvement that I really want because my old phone was so bad. Like it would freeze often, and I just had to restart it. Like there was one time I was at a Planet Fitness a couple weeks ago with this like 8-foot giant man who was barely had a pulse. I don't know. Yeah, this dude, it was bad. But my phone wouldn't work. Like it wouldn't load the apps. I'm like, oh, I gotta restart it. So it literally took me 2 or 3 minutes to restart my phone and then bring it back up and get it, where it needed to be. So yeah, that phone was super annoying and obnoxious. It still hasn't turned on. I think it's just the display's burnout. I don't even think it's the battery because it still holds warmth. So I think I can get the photos off of it the next time I hook it up to a computer or something. I'll like hold on to it. So it kind of sucks because I was using the old pictures as thumbnails. Just pictures of my dog, pictures of my collection that I have laying around or whatever. Sometimes things I find in thrift stores. But now I'm going to take all new pictures if I want thumbnails for anything because my hundreds, if not thousands of pictures that I've taken over the last 2 years or 3 years, 4 years are gone. I still have like all my old photos from when I was living in my car in 2018 and working at Goodwill, but I didn't take very many. I took a lot of photos when I was living in an apartment and I was with Kristen, and I had my dog and everything. Took a lot of photos. So I lost those theoretically for now, but I should be able to get them back one day. So it'd be okay. Yeah, I don't know. I got my two janky pair of Bluetooth headphones, and they're actually really nice. I haven't even used my... I got all my cords and stuff, so technically I can, but I haven't even used my... I haven't used these in quite a while, actually. My Audio Technicas that I got at the thrift store. I haven't used them in a while. So I might bust those out at some point. I have more pods than I thought I had. I don't know, at some point I think I like assumed that I ate 2 of them magically or something. So I haven't called Firestone yet. I was gonna do it today, and now that I say that, I feel super anxious about it, and I don't want to do it because I forgot about it until just now. But hopefully I do it. I'll try to do it. I don't want to lie to you and say that I'm for sure gonna do it, but I also don't want to like say I won't do it because I might do it. I so don't want to do it, man. You know, just if you have anxiety, you know. I don't want to call and talk to nobody. I don't want to deal with things. But I don't know, I'm gonna try, I guess. Completely forgot about it until I just said it now. But yeah, I gotta get my car in a Firestone, and with Christmas not being this weekend but next weekend, it might be 3 weeks before I can get into the thing. It's supposed to start snowing. I don't know, it's just gonna be a rough, miserable bit of time. Work was good yesterday. I keep losing weight. The holes that I made in my jeans are just or in my belt are just easier and easier to put on. So I keep losing weight. It's you know the eating 1 to 2 meals a day thing, and I'm burning a ton of calories. I can do a pull up now, which I know a lot of people are like, that doesn't sound impressive or whatever, but I hadn't really tried. You know what I mean, to do a pull up probably since I was like a teenager or something, and I was always too fat and had no upper body strength. It's not the case anymore. Your boy can just yoink himself up like 5 feet off the ground. No problem. Like, I don't know. I'm just constantly losing weight and building muscle. Not even trying. That's why, like, there's no point in working out when I go to the gym unless I was trying to focus on, like, a particular area of my body. Like, if I'm just trying to lose... It's not even summer yet. When summer comes, I'm probably going to be burning 3,000, 4,000 calories a day. Like, something insane. Like, an insane number of calories are going to be burnt if I'm constantly sweating in, like, 110 degree weather. Like, it's going to be bad. I can't wait. Can't wait, dude. If I get too skinny, I might just, like, start eating a lot because I already feel like I'm getting almost too skinny. I wouldn't mind more toning around different areas, like, you know, my chest and stuff, my legs a little bit, like my thighs, but I don't really want to get too much more skinny. I'm already a little bit too skinny. It just makes me feel uncomfortable. This has been longer than it needed to be. I don't know. They're always longer than they need to be because I just talk and I just keep talking. Like I say, I could talk almost forever. I guess it's like I never get to talk, so you get to talking and then I don't know. I like to hear my head roar too. I just like to hear myself talk. I couldn't watch yesterday's video, my ADHD. Like, I was trying to watch it at the end of the day yesterday. I just didn't care. I was just like, let's watch Tomato Gaming play Hello Neighbor. I didn't care to watch myself. I don't know. I had already watched it earlier in the day, but I just like to make sure they actually upload to YouTube and work. Yeah. But everyone has a good day. I might go shower tonight after work because it's Wednesday, so it'll be Sunday, Wednesday, Friday for showers. I really don't want to. I'm gonna think about it. But I have to at least put 20 bucks in gas. That way I have the option or there's no point. So yeah. See you guys. Hope everyone has a good day. I'm gonna eat my 6 chocolate chip cookies and half gallon of milk for breakfast, and I don't know, just get started. Try and get it popping. Go across the street to the thrift store and see if I can find some pants or anything. I go in there every day and never find anything. That's how it feels. There's like a vintage Tommy jacket and stuff. Yeah, there was a couple of things, but nothing I needed to have that I fell in love with. So, for you guys, have a good day. Merry Christmas. To everyone that, you know, always wishes me, like, I hope things get better. I appreciate it. I'm trying. I mean, it's the literal only way that things will get better is through me. Like, I gotta make it work. But I have a decent job now, other than the fact that it's very dangerous and very unsafe and all types of things. But I have a job that pays me well enough that I can at least see a finish line. Like the finish line might be $10,000, and a ghetto house in Akron, the finish line might be $60,000. I don't really know. I'm kind of just like going until I can't go no more. Or I'm just doing my best. I just need as much money as possible. The more money I have, the more possibilities I have, the more time it buys me. Like the more money I've stacked up, the more time it buys me to live. Because I've started over with $0 in my pocket 3 times, well, like $300, $500 in my pocket 3 different times. And I'm tired. I don't want to start over again. I'm sick of it. I'm getting old, man. I turned 30 this year, and I feel 60. Like, I don't have a lot of time left, and I really want to make it good. And I'm going to try to. And I don't know, if you're someone's watching this now being like, this is terrible, or whatever you may think, if I'm still around in 2 or 3 years or whatever, like, and this channel still exists, it's not going to be this. It's going to be some degree of entertaining content. I'm not sure what it's going to be. But yeah, like I say, probably just thrift store stuff, gaming stuff. Right now, it's kind of just like potentially videos I'll give to a psychiatrist one day, or God knows what. Like, I don't know. It's just me trying to, I don't know. I think it kind of helps me. It's like a journal in a way, instead of writing stuff down, which I wouldn't do very often. And then I'm doing this every day, so it makes me do it every day. So, yeah. I don't want to make this any longer. See you guys. Have a good one. Merry Christmas. Hope everyone has a great day.